I actually have no idea how to start off this video. No memes, no ha-has, no goofiness or silliness, if you will. Let's just get straight to the point. So there's this Twitch streamer who goes by Amouranth. She's one of the biggest Twitch streamers and one of the biggest OF girls out there. She's been around forever. You might know her from this.
I'm very surprised that it fit perfectly in the dimensions because I just like eyeballed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Show banner? Okay.
Ooh, that stings, Rance.
Yeah,
that stings.
Yes, that's her, and yes, that is her core audience. This is a situation that escalated from Amouranth and her husband have been fighting for hours on Kick, and then her breaking down, and then calling the cops, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. We're gonna talk and cover everything here. Now, before we get into those clips, I want to make this very clear. This is someone who has lied about being assaulted. Looks like lies about this every 6 or 7 months whenever she needs relevancy for whatever reason. And this is not me underplaying this or being like, don't believe her, guys. But once again, this is someone who has lied about this kind of stuff before. And when this happened for the first time about a year or two ago, everyone came to her defense, including myself. I made a video being like, yo, this situation sucks. I feel bad for her. But then it turned out it was fake. It wasn't a real abuse situation. So now everyone's just like, should we believe her? Should we not? Is this part of a script?
Amouranth is the biggest fraud on Twitch. You guys remember a couple months ago when Amouranth was having that situation with her ex-husband? Where basically she told the entire internet that her husband was actually abusive. And because of him, she was actually forced to do OnlyFans. He actually forced her to be sexualized on stream on a daily basis, and this was all because of financial reasons, because this husband wanted to make a lot of money and he wanted to make it only for himself, and he used Amouranth as a tool to get what he actually wants. So I want you guys to keep in mind that Amouranth, she never wanted to do any of these naked streams, right? She didn't want to stream on Twitch with absolutely no clothes. She didn't want to do an OnlyFans because Amouranth is actually a very good and wholesome girl with very good values and morals, and the only reason she was doing any of this was because she was forced to by her evil ex-husband. Okay, now believe it or not, the absolute entire internet completely fell for this and believed her completely with absolutely zero proof regarding what she said.
Am I going to believe you and feel bad for you even though you faked this before? Amouranth calls the cops on her husband after he charged at her during a 20-hour stream argument. This goes out to every couple who's a social media personality. We don't need to hear you guys argue 24/7.
That's fine.
Regardless.
I'm not unokay with being observed.
Okay, great.
I'm unokay with you pointing the camera.
Well,
in my
then
face.
leave. I'm not going to follow you.
So you're literally just gonna be super defiant, is that right?
Good. Talk about problems. Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Recording my
Leave. You
face.
can move. You can go away.
I wasn't in camera view. You moved the camera view to me.
Bro? What is wrong with you? You got.
Ma'am?
Yes.
And you got live streamers?
Yeah, we're live streaming.
Let's play the devil's advocate, right? If this is real, the guy is insane. He's a disgusting human being and he should be arrested. But once again, she's done this before. Kind of looks like it's just for clout. And I'm not the only one that thinks this. Person says more fake shit from her. Donations must be low. If this guy is indeed abusive, then fuck this guy. I wish nothing but the worst for him. What do we believe in at this point? Is this real? Is she playing up the abuse? Is it just a soap opera drama for the Sims to get involved? Would I be surprised if in a few months she's like, oh yeah, this was just script, guys? No, I would not be surprised.
You like smoking cigars actively. Why do you compare things that you
in the
can't
yard
compare?
they shit, and then
Why are you insane?
you know, we have 7 dogs. Are you honestly?
And none of them have shit in the house. Crazy,
Yeah,
right?
they shit all over the outside.
Yeah, that's what dogs do. Where do you want it to go?
They have. Okay,
This
what I'm
is
saying is that
crazy.
we don't need 7 of them.
You chose to get 7. I wanted 5.
And yet you're saying I hate them. It's so weird.
Oh my god!
You can't say you're doing. You hate them. You chose to do it, but you also
I
take care of
literally
them.
told you
But you hate them.
that you
but
can't
you don't like
complain
them.
about them. You agreed you wouldn't
You're
complain about them
bipolar.
if we got
I hate
7.
them. I don't
You're
like them. I
crazy.
agreed to 7
You
of them.
suggested 2
whatever.
Couples
Men's
expert
perception
just
of you
tipped
is
$1.
far more important.
You should do this
Why
every
do you
day.
think
Your
I'm
view numbers
here
have
to-
tripled.
I just met
My takeaway from this is to stop oversharing. Not everything needs to be streamed. It's just like so performative. And like the donation guy said at the end, it's like, yeah, your views have tripled ever since you guys have live streaming your arguments. Do people not have any fucking decency anymore? You're already extremely wealthy. Why do this? Someone just said, I stand with the husband. This has to stop, okay? Please, this goes to every Twitch streamer or just any streamer overall. We do not need to know about you 24/7, 365 about every single little thing you do. Stop. I hate this behavior that everything needs to be known and everything needs to be streamed. And I get it. Couples fight. Couples have arguments. That's completely normal. Not to this level, okay? Whether this is real or not, this is not a healthy relationship, okay? I want to make that very clear. And if someone is abusive, then leave his ass. And I do have a problem with it when it becomes fictionalized and it's just like, oh, let's just make this entertainment, guys. Someone is definitely gonna take this out of context and be like, Sense thinks abuse is corny? What? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying lying about it like she's done in the past to profit off of that and victims is corny. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm an insane one, Nick,
No.
and you were in an insane mindset.
No, you're just, something is mentally unhinged for you right now, because normally
No, it's
normally-
literally you. You are unhinged.
when you know that we're being swatted, you're at least concerned for the dogs, and you're almost
I
gleeful.
was not concerned in this case because one, I know that the dogs aren't in here, so there's nothing for me to be concerned, and I know that they aren't free roaming
Yeah,
outside.
they're like on the patio, and then
Either on the patio concealed.
Trumps can jump over things.
I don't have to be concerned if I didn't hear a shot go off. There's nothing for me to be. If we had heard gunshots, yes, I'd be concerned. But we didn't. So why would I be concerned if police enter my door like they do every night lately because we hired them?
That's
for
not.
the
Those aren't the ones we
security guards?
hired.
If this was my relationship or my life, I would actually kill myself. This is miserable. Why would I want to spend my days arguing? Especially if I'm rich, okay? If I'm rich as fuck, I'm not going to be dealing with this shit, okay? Waste of time, waste of energy. I only have a limited amount of time on earth. I am not spending it arguing, okay? You know what I'm doing if I was this rich? Getting my Porsche 911 and drive. Okay, just drive. Maybe drink and drive. Okay, maybe not doing that. And I already fell for it once. Am I gonna fall for it again and be like, oh no, she's the victim, guys. She's obviously not playing into it, or this is not benefiting her in any way, shape, or form financially. Of course it does. She benefits from this greatly. I'm gonna keep it real. They both sound like shitty human beings after all of this. Okay, so I found this article from 2022. Twitch streamer Amouranth reveals she split from husband after accusing him of abuse. Why are we making this entertainment? You know what I mean? There's real people who suffer from abuse, real women who go through it, who don't have a voice, and they're not profiting off it. And then there's people like this, like Amouranth, who glorify it and make it a whole thing, make it a whole spectacle, profit off it, and plug their OnlyFans every 10 minutes on their live stream while they're arguing, right? It's just in bad taste.
Fucking schizophrenic. You're dangerous for society.
Someone to lie about me calling her senseless, and so I deserve to have.
Reservoir just tipped $1.
You see,
I'm a fat overfed
not-
with a baby. I eat burgers until my butt bleeds. I'm secretly dating a community member
yelling at me, I
while
guess.
blood
I
runs
mean,
down.
You won't leave. You won't shut up.
I'm
what
talking-
did I do? The cops won't help
I'm
me.
talking
No one
in
can
room
help me.
Destiny little Steve
I'm talking in room
just
temperature
tipped
voice.
$1.
You're yelling at me like
Stasha,
you do every night,
Cherry,
basically nowadays.
Melina, Pixie.
Did you yell at me last night?
Baby Peach.
Yeah?
Stasha, Cherry, Melina.
Interesting. This is weird. What's up? Yeah. I mean, I don't think so. Basically, this whole thing flew off the rails when she asked me to come help her. I came to help her. She had a really bad attitude, and then somehow it ended up with her yelling at me, but it's my fault.
Why the fuck is she on the floor? Yo, who the fuck wrote this script? This is just a mockery of abuse. Yeah, these people just are making a whole mockery out of it and profiting off it.
Like, oh, we fight for like, I don't know how many hours it is. Like fucking, yeah. And then at the end of it all, she starts telling me that she thinks, you know, maybe I'm part of the plot to have her killed because of life insurance.
Not someone that I feel bad for. And no, it is not because I lack empathy, okay? I actually do have empathy. I didn't unlock it at 32 years old. As a matter of fact, I unlocked it at, I think I was like 31. In all seriousness, no, it's not because I'm a fucking psychopath. I do have empathy, believe it or not. When she lies about stuff like this before, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to believe. What the fuck? Who the fuck plays with stuff like this? If it does turn out to be real, then that sucks, but you've lied about this before. I'm not gonna fall for it again. It's weird. This whole relationship is weird. This whole thing is weird. It's just entertainment for Amouranth and her Sims. It's like, why would I take this seriously if the people involved in it are not even taking it seriously themselves? You know, take this with a grain of salt. And once again, I hate that I have to say that because this is a real issue. This is a real thing. If it's coming from her, it's like, you know, I can't take it seriously. But anyways, with that said, what do you guys think of this situation? Let me know in the comments below. And with that said, subscribe to the channel, drop a like, and I'm out. Bye.